Hey guys, Ember Burns Black here. For a while, Judith has been unable to be off leash in her own yard because when I got her, I didn't think about the fence being 20 years old. So I went to fix the fence, and it's an impossible task. So I've been looking at this for a couple months. It's backwards on camera. The Premier Pet wireless fence, and it's supposed to be a radio signal that just allows, you set up a range, and if your dog goes out of range, they get shocked, which I think is cruel. But I've talked to other plot hound owners, and they said it only takes once. There's other dogs on the street that have invisible barriers, and it works perfectly for them. So I do have a lot of faith in this, if I can get it open. So this cost way too much money at Walmart. So I went to another Walmart in Frederick, and they didn't have it whatsoever. So rather than drive out 40 minutes, I called the other Frederick Walmart. It looks like it's been opened. I just pulled the tape. I think this has been returned. It looks like somebody glued this together. Do you see all the glue? So anyway, I called them and I asked if they had this and how much it was, because it's way too expensive for what I paid. I opened the brightness tab, and now the brightness tab won't close. I talked to the person on the phone. She said she'd get somebody. 2 minutes went by. She picked up the phone again, and I said I was still waiting. And she said, "Oh, I'm working on it. I'm sorry, honey." 2 minutes later, a guy picks up and asks me, what am I looking for? And I told him, the wireless pet fence. I want to know if you have it and how much it is. And he said he'd get back. A couple more minutes go by. I was on the phone 15 minutes with this Walmart. And another woman picks up. Nasty, nasty lady. Not nice at all. And asks, what do I want? And I told her I'm looking for an item in pets, and she goes, go online. Okay, if I'm calling a Walmart, I'm not going online to look. Okay, here's the thing. When I shop, I know a lot of people online shop. I'm not bashing it at all. I do it sometimes, but when I shop, I like to touch things. I like to see things, like all this hot glue that's been used on this box. The product might have been... I don't understand how it's glued, but it looked like it was perfectly taped on the outside. But anyway, and she was ready to hang up on me, and I said, hold on. There's a gentleman that's actually helping me. And she got real nasty, and I was like, why don't you give him a hand? So anyway, she gets back on the phone a couple minutes later, and she goes, we don't have it, you gotta go online. It shouldn't take 5 people to look for one thing. One person picks up the call, takes the walkie, tells the other person what to look for. Done. I don't know what's so hard about that. So anyway, we got the instruction manual. Product manual. It looks good. It looks clear. Table of contents. How it works. Record your setting. Place boundary flags. I apologize. I'm super tongue-tied. I did not mean to do that. A light test tool. Oh, test light tool. Long connect points. Battery. power adapter. Well, everything else is perfectly sealed. Well, so maybe the box got opened somehow, but this is sealed, which restores my faith in it. These are flags. This is a collar. Oh my god. That's not too bulky. But this part, that goes on my dog's throat. I guess I need a coin or a screwdriver to open the battery pack. Which I like. The dog can't accidentally open it. Oh my god. You know, she's 65 pounds. She can handle that, but it's still okay. Here's another box. Looks like another box of stuff before I pull the actual transmitter out. I think they probably looked at the collar and said nope. But I mean, on the box it says up to minimum 8 pounds. I can't imagine putting that collar on an 8-pound dog. Okay. So this is a battery pack. And it looks like this is the light tester with 2 screws that I saw in the instructions. This is super weird. I don't know what that is. So, by box definition, I'm missing the battery. Or maybe I think they put the battery in. What's this say? A bunch of warnings. Caution, avoid leaving collar on pet for more than 12 hours a day. What sick freak would leave this on a dog? Oh my god. And here we have... Oh. Okay. That's not as big as I thought it was going to be. It's super light too, because it's also portable. So, if we were to go camping, I can set this up next to the camper and set her boundaries there too. So there's on and off. So I take it this is the part you plug in. No? Yes? Oh. This is the part you plug in. And then boundary switch low and high, and a power button and boundary control. Well, I said all day to do this. Looks like I put this somewhere, or I can set it down. Like I could just put it on the kitchen table, but do I have to have it inside or outside? And I'd like for the dog to have a perimeter around the property, not just one part of the yard. Items you may need: pliers, scissors, lighter, drill and mounting hardware, tape measure, non-metallic collar and leash. Non-metallic. Hey Judith, come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Let me see your collar. Come here. Come here. Oh, it's all plastic except for the ring. Alright, come on. I'm setting stuff up for you. You want your collar back? I was hoping this would be plastic, and it is. Haha. There you go. Okay, we're good. You want to come up? You want to go away? Bye. Okay, how it works. Safe, comfortable, and effective for pets over 8 pounds. System works by transmitting a radio signal up to 90 feet in all directions. You temporarily define the pet area with pet flags as a visual aid and training for your pet. Your pet wears a receiver collar with contact points that touch its neck, and once trained is allowed to roam freely in the pet area. When your pet reaches the boundary zone, the collar receiver gives a warning beep before delivering a safe static correct through the contact points to get his attention until he returns to the pet area. First off, my pet is a she. How dare you assume her gender? Okay, pet area. Boundary zone. In many neighborhood, property lines may limit how large the pet area can be. Maximum 90-foot range. Okay. Key definitions. It's what is all the terminology. Come on up. Oh, contact points. Okay, so these things. These metal things right here are maybe not. Come on up. I know I got like blankets piled everywhere, but come on up. There's room for you. There's room for you. Long contact points. Yeah, they're contact points. This is brutal. Okay. Wall mount and tabletop. How to set up the transmitter. Okay. Oh, hold up. So I use... This is actually a tool. So yeah, these are the points that I can put on for little dogs. This is a tool. And I use this for this. But it has other uses too. There's no battery. So I'm not going to be setting this up today. Until I get a battery. It takes like a car remote battery, so it can't be that strong of a shock. Okay, place the fence transmitter. Important, you may need to move transmitter several times before determining final location. At least 2 feet above the floor, located on ground level of your home. In a dry, well-ventilated, protected area. Now, the diagrams, they do show it all inside. So I take it can go through walls. In an area where temperatures do not fall below 10 degrees. On a non-metal table, hard surface to ensure proper ventilation, or mount on the wall. A mounting template is included on the back as a guide, at least 3 feet from large metal objects. Okay, so it definitely needs to be inside. That was my next question. I'm going to make sure I have it all the way up to see how far out I can get it. And then next is your the receiver collar, which is this. Your receiver collar comes with short contact points installed. Use the long contact points for your pet with long or thick hair. So this has been altered with. Somebody opened this, and I think that's when they so this looks like it opens too. But what does that do? I'm sorry. It's in here. That's a button. Okay, that's for later. I'm not going to be able to continue with anything until I get a battery for the collar. So, I'm going to screw this back on. I'm going to pause everything right here, and I know what I'm doing the rest of the day. So, once I get this set up, we're going to see what happens. So, I'll see you tomorrow or later. Bye.
Special thanks to the people who support me on Patreon, like Zacchus.